Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Double A 9 Skills, and it's time for the Weekend League highlights, and it's time for us to jump into it. I ended up going 28-2, Booyah Nation, and I actually had a chance at 29-1. I lost my final game, man. I lost my final game pretty badly as well, so I got destroyed. But with that being said, bros, if you guys see me wiping my eyes loud, you see tears coming out. It's not because I'm crying. I just had eye surgery, so your boy don't got to wear glasses no more. I know I look stupid. Like, first of all, before when I wore glasses, I was probably a 3 out of 10, and now I'm probably like a 1 out of 10. So absolutely. But welcome, guys. Yo, today, Booyah Nation, I need you guys. Every time I post a draft, people are like, Skills, can you post something besides your draft? Today, I'm posting my Weekend League gameplay. I'm posting our 28-2, and not only that, I am playing with my first ever. Also, this should get us top 100, and the reason I say this should get top 100 is because there is exactly 2 hours remaining, and in 2 hours, when you look at the top, there's still 27s. So we are all the way up here in the 28s. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna stay top 100. So that's back-to-back weekends of top 100, and I played almost everything on stream, but I'll talk about that in just a minute. First of all, it's time for me to show you my first ever, my highest rated, my biggest 196. It's my biggest 196 Weekend League squad ever. First of all, I've never had nothing above a 194. This year I had a 195, and now I got a freaking 196, bros. Now, a lot of the players aren't mine, as you can see the lone players down here, but I got Cruyff, who I've used a lot, Thierry Henry, who I used one time, Van Basten, never pulled them in, Best never really pulled them in, and Yashin, obviously I got Team of the Year De Gea, so I didn't pull him in, but I really want to use Team of the Year Yashin. That's why I have him. Messi off the bench, a machine, and Modric as well. Pick them up towards the back end of the Weekend League. Now let's talk about it, boys. I told you guys I picked up Primer Hullet, 35 goals played, or 35 games played, 29 goals and 21 assists. Cristiano Ronaldo, ladies and gentlemen, my first ever player to have 1,000 wins, 1,000 assists in any FIFA, 1,428 games played, 1,921 goals and 1,111 assists. 1,011 assists. I should say. I can't even speak. My boy Ronaldinho was still a part of the squad, still beasting, still feasting. 114 games played and 77 goals and 67 assists. Booyah Nation, Conte, Mateus, Hullet, Ronaldinho, Cristiano, Mbappe. I know a lot of you guys will say, Skills, you know what? With a team like that, you should be getting top 100. And let's be honest, if I don't get top 100, then I simply just suck. Let's jump into the gameplay. Right, bro, so here we go. This is game number 1 of the weekend. And again, man, if you see tears coming down, please don't think I'm crying. I do want to say one thing before we go any further. First of all, I want to thank you guys because I've never had a big team like this in FIFA. Let's be honest. The last 2 years I've done Road to Glories. FIFA 17, I did have a big team that we qualified for a few events with. Then we went into a Road to Glory and we qualified with a few events with that. Last year I did a Road to Glory the entire year. We still top 100 and stuff like that. But to be able to jump on FIFA and to be able to play with a team like this, I simply can only thank my viewers for giving me the platform to be able to do this as a living, to be able to play with teams like this. It's just unbelievable, man. So thank you guys so much. And more importantly, something that's kind of a little bit more touching to me is this, man. Ever since I had to wear glasses, which was probably when I was somewhere in my teenage years, you know, growing up, you're always like, man, I want to wear glasses, right? But then you get glasses, and then you go outside and you play football, and someone swings their hand back and hits you in the face, and you're like, oh, that doesn't really feel good. You get smacked in the face, and you're kind of like, yeah, you know what? I wish I didn't wear glasses. And then you kind of you go to the gym, and sweat gets on your glasses, and it's, you know, you want to go take a shower and be able to shave like your beard in the shower, but you can't see because your glasses aren't on. There's a lot of things that are a downfall from having glasses. And there's a lot of things that are awesome because for me, glasses made me look way better, I thought. But my whole life, I wanted to do this surgery, or for a long time, I wanted to do this surgery. And I was able to do it because of you guys, man. So thank you so much for allowing this to happen. Now, I did my surgery on Friday, and then I got home on, I did my surgery Friday, and I stayed at a hotel close to the doctor's office because he wanted to see me again the next day. And he saw me, said, you're good to go, man. You can go home and work. So I came home, and real quick, I want to show you guys me completing Cruyff because this was a big part of the Weekend League. So after game 1, I jumped in and completed Cruyff. And the reason I completed Cruyff and the reason I completed a lot of these lone players, because the Booyah Nation on the live stream wanted to see this. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. So I see my doctor, and he checks my eyes, and he's like, yo, everything went good, man. He goes, are you blurry? And I'm like, I'm a little bit blurry, but I got 20/20 vision. Just a little bit blurry and a little bit painful, you know what I'm saying? A little bit stinging, very dry eyes. I keep putting drops in my eyes. You know, I got these drops right beside my desk over here where you got to like use this little tube right here and put little drops in your eyes. to keep your stuff moist, keep your eyes like moist or whatever. And I've been like this, bros. I'm not even lying, man. When I'm editing and stuff, I'm sitting here like this. I'm not trying to stunt. I'm not wearing shades inside the house. I'm not trying to look cool. But for me to edit and look at the screens, I kind of keep these on so it's not harsh on my eyes. And I know a lot of people like, Skills, take some time off, man. Stop being a noob and take some time off. For the first beginning of the games, I want to show you what my team did look like. My team looked like this. You know what I'm saying? And then we got all the cards in and it went to the team I showed you. So anyways, I come home Saturday and I'm like, you know what, man? I want to play Weekend League. I told the Booyah Nation that if I could and I had enough time, I would play it. My eyes felt good at the time. So I jumped on, bros. And I jumped on the live stream and I played 18 games on Saturday. I played every game on stream except for 2 games on Saturday. And the 2 games I played off stream, one of them I got matched up against Extra, who is a top 100 player and a pro player who went to an event and actually beasted and feasted. And I lost to him 5-4, but what a good game. It's actually going to be in here, man. So that's the only game I lost on Saturday off stream. And I ended up getting all the way up to 28-1. And then I lost the final game of the Weekend League. And again, I think I lost the final game of the Weekend League for 2 reasons. First of all, when I was 28-1, no, the guy was a good opponent. I'm not taking nothing away from it. I'm just saying, the guy was a good opponent, but I was 28-1. I knew I kind of had top 100 secured, so I feel like mentally I wasn't really trying as hard because I got rocked, bros. I didn't even play a good game. I just played bad, and my eyes were kind of hurting, but there's never an excuse, man. My eyes been hurting all day Sunday, but you got to just fight through it. I know in the comments people are like, Skills, man, it's cool, man. Take a day off. I can't. It's hard for me to take a day off, man, because, you know, you guys put me in such a blessed position, bro. I'm so grateful and so thankful that I don't want to take a day off, man. If I can work, then I'm going to work because I want to make sure I give you guys videos. And these videos, I know this sounds stupid, but these 20 minutes help a lot of people get through a day that just didn't go well for them, man. And that's important to me, man, to be there every day for you guys, to be able to get away from the real world for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know I use YouTube to get away from the real world a lot of times, man. So with that being said, I jump on stream and we just start spamming through the games, man. Me and the Booyah Nation, you guys were hanging out with me. If any of you guys ever want to watch, it's twitch.tv/A9Skills. And I started to live stream the Weekend League simply because, first of all, as you guys can see, nothing changes, right? I used to just sit in my bedroom or my office by myself, playing the Weekend League like this, and nobody, you know, I just chopped up the games for you. Now I can still do that, but at the same time, if I want to rock out with you guys and you guys can also watch it live for the guys that can show up, then I'm gonna do it. And that's exactly what I did, man. So I jumped on stream and we went hamburger, bros. We were winning so many freaking games. Honestly, this is the first time I played. Okay, so last weekend when I topped 100, I played my last 5 games on stream and we topped 100, but I've never played from the beginning all the way pretty much through on stream until now. And it was fun. It was a good experience. I never thought I could actually do it because I'm gonna close my eyes for a minute just to get some water in there, bros. I'm sorry. And also, if you see like white stuff around my eyes, it's because like the drops kind of like, you know what I'm saying, and I can't really rub my eyes yet. So also, from hearing what I'm saying, you're probably like, man, that sounds painful. I don't ever want to go through that. No, it's not actually painful. It's a little bit sensitive to light, and you know your boy got these bright lights. I'm gonna rock these for a second, okay? I'm not flexing or anything stupid. Please, no, nothing like that. But yo, the lights are really bright. I got these bright lights in my face. You know, at first I never thought I could do it because, guys, I literally sit here, no music, no nothing, bros, nothing, no music. I literally listen to the FIFA sound, and I play the Weekend League, and I'm kind of just to myself, just boom, 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 whatever. And it's hard for me to multitask. And the way I live stream, I know you guys probably watch live stream stuff. A lot of streamers don't communicate with their chat. I am somebody that, like, if I don't talk to my chat, I don't want to stream. Like, I constantly am reading my chat and trying to answer anything the chat wants to know and stuff. So, yeah. So it's you know, I didn't think I would do well, but I'm doing all right now. You guys are seeing these shots I'm taking, right? I've told people. So last weekend there was a guy that got mad at me because I El Tornado crossed a few times against him, and against opponents that play drop back or in the 4-2-3-1, and they're very, very good defensively with 2 CDMs, and they're not giving me that opening to take those long shots, which you guys see I score 90% of my goals like that. I El Tornado cross on them. But what I was trying to get at with people is, in this game, right? It's all about abusing something. You just watched me play a game where I scored about 6 of the same goals, bro. I don't know how many goals I actually scored, but I scored a lot of the same goals in that game. And you're going to watch this, and you're going to see me. It's almost rare for me to not see me do one of those long shots from outside the box in the game. Let's see if I do it here. Here I'm going to score a header, and there's going to be one more goal in this game, and I'm not sure. Maybe I don't score that type of a goal. No, I don't. So another header. So I don't score that type of a goal in this game. But I promise you, in the next game. And if not the next game, I would put my house on it that I score one the next game. Because El Tornado crosses are about 50-50, right? So this is the thing, right? I don't think EA will fix El Tornado crosses because I don't think they're actually being scored as much as people think that they are being scored. I think these goals need to be patched. They're just absolute crazy outside the box first time long shots. I'm gonna score a banger here, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'll show you exactly when I score and you'll be like, yeah, those goals. It's unbelievable. I score them so much. El Tornado crosses are like 50-50, but these goals are like 90%. They're almost as good as the low drivens from FIFA 19, bro. They're almost that good. I'm not even kidding with you. Ronaldinho and Mbappe just don't miss. So I didn't score one in the last game. Let's see if I score one in this game. Maybe I'm lying. I don't score in this game either. That's 2 games in a row that I don't score. If I don't score in the 3rd game, one of them, then I've absolutely lied to you guys. And you guys know I don't lie to y'all. So surely I hit one in the next game. At that point, we're 8-0. We get matched up against a very, very good team. Come on, man. Please tell me I score one of these things. I have to score. Also, I don't know. I don't know where it all came from, where like that guy was mad at me for scoring El Tornadoes. Because this, like, I just do El Tornadoes to get open. But I don't really use El Tornadoes a lot. In a game that someone plays super defensive, then I use it a lot. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? I just got, there was a guy. Is this it? Is this it? Look, see, boom. Look, 2 games went, I scored one. Watch. We're going to go back. We're going to go back into the next game, and you're going to see if I score one. And usually I score with back towards goal. So it's almost like a time finesse that's still in the game, but not really a time finesse. And I score these things all the time. It doesn't matter if it's with Rashford. It doesn't matter if it's Mbappe. It doesn't matter if it's R9. It doesn't matter if it's Cristiano. These things for me are just first time, don't control the ball, bang it, and usually it's from outside of the box. Now, what I'm talking about is last weekend, there was a story of a guy got mad at me on Twitter and was like, yo, man, you know, I ended up beating him, but he was super upset because I did a lot of El Tornado crosses against him. Now, when I watched the gameplay back, I didn't score any El Tornado crosses, but I'm not going to lie to you. I did spam a lot of El Tornado crosses. And I spammed a lot of El Tornado crosses because he was very good defending in the middle. So it's one of those things where it's like, people always ask me, Skills, how do you get better at FIFAs? How do you get better at this game? What do you do to get better? You have to find the things that you can abuse. You got to find the things that you can abuse, bro. Imagine if, you know how people are making fun of people that are using El Tornado crosses? Imagine if people made fun of people last year for using low drivens. I would say 80% of goals last year were low drivens. You know what that was? That was a broken mechanic. What's the difference between people using low drivens and El Tornado crosses? Well, El Tornado crosses don't get used in real life. Yeah, low drivens don't go in 80% of the time in real life neither. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, every FIFA we look for a broken mechanic. Going back to FIFA 13, wasn't that the game that was like an over-the-top with Barbo, super speedy, over-the-top, usually Barbo, use Eddie Johnson, pacey players, over-the-tops over and over. Then there was the one where KSI, kickoff glitch, was in the game where you over-the-top. And that's another thing. If El Tornadoes are a broken mechanic and crossings a broken mechanic and near post corners are a broken mechanic, surely if you score a kickoff, that's also a broken mechanic. And as you can see, everything I just named are broken mechanics, and we all use and abuse it. So I don't know, man. I don't know why one thing gets more criticism than another thing. Like, what's the difference between El Tornado and taking a near post corner? A near post corner is just as broken and just as stupid, and it should not be in the game, just like El Tornado crosses is. But it is in the game, and when EA puts in the game, EA Sports in the game, it's all about whoever abuses the stuff the best gets the best results. And honestly, it sounds so stupid, but dudes, that's what it is, man. That's people like when they ask, how do you get better, bro? You go into Division 1, you watch what the better players are doing, players that are really good. If you watch the FIFA tournaments, you watch and you see what they're doing, and then you go master that. And you'll see that the guys that, you know, are winning most of the tournaments are guys that are learning how to abuse the mechanic the most. Just like the guys before pre-patch, whoever time finessed the best was beasting and feasting, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled. Now, we go down 2-0 in this game, man. It was a very, very scary one, but Ronaldo scores an absolute stunning goal with a La Corqueta into a beautiful shot. That's another move. Have you ever seen somebody spam 4 La Corquetas in a row in real life? Because I haven't. That's just something you don't see, but yo, I'd be spamming my only El Tornado of this video. Maybe I'll score one more. But in 40, 50 goals you've watched in this episode, I've scored 1 El Tornado cross. I just don't feel like they're that overpowered like everybody is saying, man. But I am going to use and abuse something that is strong. That's 100% sure. Do I score another one here? No, I went for it. It didn't work, but boom, it does give me a nice opening. So with that being said, yeah, La Corquetas, bro. I was watching the pro tournament, and one pro went like one around, And they counted how many La Corquetas he used in one game, and it was 47. Like, that's unheard of. Have you ever seen any team do 47 La Corquetas in real life? No, but that's how it is. Now, I am gonna jump around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm freaking 11-0. I'm gonna jump around. I'm not gonna put the last 10 games this episode because I want to save that for another episode for you guys, because I have another sick video waiting for you guys. How did it feel playing with the 196? It felt the same as bronze benching, and that's why I bronze bench, guys. Like, it was awesome to have one of my best teams ever, but guess what? You saw my players, they didn't come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Van Basten didn't come in, Thierry Henry didn't come, he came in once. There's my second El Tornado. Boom. So they didn't really come in that much. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I usually take 3 subs with me, and that's it. Here's the extra game, bros. This was I El Tornado against him 100%. So 3 El Tornadoes in this entire video, I think. And again, here's my power shot. Is it gonna happen? No, my power shot. This is a beautiful play. So I tied a game up at 1 against Extra. And again, this is a guy who competes at the events and stuff. I am gonna El Tornado cross on him again. Great defender. You gotta use and abuse. I send it down to my boy Ronaldinho, and he puts it into the back of the net. But he comes right back down the field. My boy R9 puts it in, and he's gonna score a goal. It's not an El Tornado cross, but there's no difference there. He chips it up and crosses. And he hits right back. And this is a lot of the stuff you see in the higher level games in FIFA right now, because 2 guys that know how to defend really well are going to do that. Talking about knowing how to defend really well, I'm down 5-2. And then the 55th minute, I make it 3-5. And then I'm actually going to score 1 more off that power shot that I told you guys back towards goal. And I lose 5-4. Good game. Extra's an absolute beast, man. He beat me in a 3-5-2. I didn't know how to play against him, man. So at this point, I was like 17-1 or 18-1. I don't know. We kind of jumped around a bit. Like I said, I'm going to save the last 10 for another episode for you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. The difference between a 196 and a 191, nothing. Honestly, bro, you're starting 11, bro. Whatever your starting 11 is, bringing Rashford and Lozano and stuff off the bench is just as good as bringing in icons. There's the shot I'm talking about, bros. That shot, bro, another one. That shot is unbelievable, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I love your face, and thank you guys so much for blessing me so much, man. I love you guys. Big thumbs up. See you later. Booyah.